Hello viewers, on today's news. Protesters and police have clashed in the Senegalese capital Dakar. And at least one senior opposition figure has been arrested. A day after President Macky Sall announced the indefinite postponement of the presidential election scheduled for February 25th. The European Union said on Sunday, the election's postponement opens a period of uncertainty, and the United States called for a swift new date for free polls, ahead of opposition protests in the capital, Dakar, that were dispersed by police. The European Union calls on all actors to work for the staging of a transparent, inclusive and credible election as soon as possible. EU spokesperson Nabila Mousrali said in a statement on Sunday, in a televised address to the nation. Sall announced on Saturday he had cancelled the relevant electoral law, citing a dispute over the candidate list. He said he signed a decree abolishing a November 2023 measure that had set the original election date, but did not give a new date. Last month, Senegal's Constitutional Council excluded some prominent opposition members from the list of candidates. Hundreds of men and women of all ages took to the street Sunday, heeding the call of some opposition candidates. Former Prime Minister Aminata Touré, now a leading opposition figure, was arrested while arriving at one protest. She posted on X that she had been arrested, and opposition Deputy Guy Maria Sagna confirmed this to AFP. Touré served as Prime Minister under Sall before joining the opposition and becoming one of his most outspoken critics, denouncing his decision to postpone the election. She described it as an unprecedented democratic regression in a post on X Saturday, calling on people to mobilize to defend their rights. Police fired tear gas to disperse opposition supporters in Dakar. In the first clashes after Sall's announcement, the AFP news agency reported, men and women who were waving Senegalese flags or wearing the jersey of the national football team had converged at a roundabout on one of the capital's main roads. Police then pursued the fleeing protesters into surrounding neighborhoods, with some in the crowd hurling rocks at the officers. Reporting from the outskirts of Dakar, sources said all 19 opposition candidates had asked their supporters to gather in the area. There's a sense that the security forces do not want any gathering, but for the members of the opposition. Until the decree cancelling the elections is published, then TD is not in place. France, the former colonial power in the country, called for a vote as soon as possible, saying that Senegal should end uncertainty. We call on authorities to end the uncertainty about the electoral calendar so the vote can be held as soon as possible, under the rules of Senegalese democracy, the French Foreign Ministry said in a statement. Analysts say the crisis is putting one of Africa's most stable democracies to the test at a time when the region is struggling with the recent surge in coups. Senegal has been embroiled in political tensions as a result of deadly clashes involving opposition supporters and the disqualification of two opposition leaders ahead of the crucial vote. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel.